Hello everyone, welcome to 2025. It's been a bit of a long start to the year for me because I got that 3-week cold thing that just floors you for weeks on end. Apparently lots of other people have had it too, so I'm not the only one, but I'm better, I'm feeling ready, raring to go, and I wanted to just jump into a little video and give you an idea of what you can expect from me from 2025. So I like to spend a little time around New Year working out like what my direction is going to be, looking at what happened last year and how I want things to change, as lots of people do. And I find it a really useful time of the year, and it usually helps me to kind of come up with some new ideas, some new directions, and a little bit more focus. And so that's what I'm hoping for this year. So most the time on YouTube for the last couple of years, I've been working in seasons. So last year I did 3 different seasons. They all looked very different, they all feel very different, and it kind of helps me to switch focus like that. And so I'm kind of not getting bored with one thing for too long, and it helps me kind of generate new ideas. But this year I thought I might focus on one topic for the year, and that is going to be art as a kind of a force for good. So I've been thinking to start with about art for mental health, and I've been doing some reading around flow, around mindfulness, those kind of things. So I'm hoping to share some of my thoughts on what I've read and give you some exercises that you can use to use art to benefit your mental health. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least to start with in the new year. And as the research develops, as I read more, I'm sure I'll hone what I'm offering more. And what I've read so far has already taken me in different directions that I was not expecting to go. And I haven't even made any videos yet. So this is, it's going to be an evolving thing. But what I do is I start with a question. And the question that I started with this time was, why does drawing really simple lines, repetitive shapes, and doing that sort of mark making make me feel so calm, help me switch off my mind? And I wanted to know, does it have long-term effects? Does it have beneficial effects that last beyond that session where I'm feeling that state of calmness and the appreciation of that simple pattern making and mark making? So what I'm planning to start with is lots and lots of ideas on giving you options for getting into really simple pattern making and mark making. And some of those ideas use watercolour and some use other media, sometimes mixed with watercolour, sometimes something completely different. What I'm hoping to do is something slightly different to what I've done before, in that for the past couple of years I've been producing tutorial videos when I've been working on a season on a Friday mostly, sometimes a Saturday, sometimes experimented, sometimes I've missed a week here and there, but mostly it's been a Friday and you'll get a video a week. What I think I want to do now is experiment with format a little bit. So I want to be producing more short form videos as well as the long form ones, so that for the patterns that I'm making, you could tune into YouTube and see me creating a pattern and talk you through it, talk you through the process, the materials, and what you can do with it. But I also want to be able to create those as short form videos as well, using the same patterns and put them up on Instagram. So yes, that's what I want to do. I want to create videos that will help you, give you ideas for getting started creating beautiful, simple, mindful paintings and drawings, and to do that in lots of different formats. And my idea, I'm going to have to see how my week goes, but my idea is to do several a week and kind of intersperse them throughout the week. So I really hope that you're going to enjoy those. I'm going to keep up with my coffee videos. So I have a lovely community on the platform Coffee, which is very similar to Patreon, if you've heard of that one. I may go into details about why I picked Coffee over Patreon at some point if you're really interested, but just know it sort of works in a similar way. So I set it up because people wanted to say thank you for the content that I provide for free here, and to donate very small amounts of money, enough to buy a coffee on a one-off occasional basis, or you can do it on a monthly basis. And to say thank you for that, I have been producing exclusive content for that platform, which has come in the form of a monthly video. And since June this year, that's been a pattern a month. So I'll just show you now some of the patterns that I've been painting over the last few months. These ones tend to be a little bit more complex than what I produce for YouTube. It gives me the chance to do things that would take a lot longer than I could do in a YouTube video, and kind of give you a step up in terms of skills. A lot of them require some construction, so using compasses, rulers, pencils to kind of get started. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to get stuck right into painting, I also provide outlines for the patterns as well, so that you can print them out, trace them, and get started straight away. I'm also going into 2025 with a bit of a mindset change, that I need to challenge myself a little bit more, and I need to do some things that feel a little bit scary. So I've given myself the challenge of using 2025 as a year to rethink and redevelop what I'm doing in my art business. So in 2025, what I'm planning is to begin the creation process for a new design brand based around painting, drawing, pattern making, mark making, but with the end product being beautiful things that you will want to love and use and to have in your home. So I don't know quite what this is going to take me to yet. I've got lots and lots of ideas and I've been doing lots of research. One of the questions I've been asking myself over the last few weeks is, what can I make with a well-stocked art studio? Particularly using the tools and equipment that I already have. What might I need to invest in to develop and to build up what I'm able to make? And I've also been thinking, like, what would I love to see my paintings on? I mean, I'd love to see wallpaper, fabric, upholstery. I'd love to be able to kind of screen print designs onto different surfaces. I'm thinking about my love of stationery. I've got too many ideas at the minute. It's all, it'll need to start somewhere small. But I'm thinking about spending some time this year developing work for a collection and doing some product development and product testing and seeing how it goes. So I want to take you along with me as well. So there'll be videos about me designing and developing all of those things as well. They won't necessarily be in the form of tutorials, but I'll share with you some of the processes I use. And for some things, there may be tutorials that are really appropriate. So I'm thinking I want to do some more lino printing and relief printing. And so I think more tutorials about that would be really good. But yeah, it's more about sharing the journey, really. So that's what I want to do. So I wish you a wonderful 2025. I hope that you've got some exciting creative plans as well. And I look forward to sharing mine with you over the year. So take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.